right, guys, the Chicago Bears schedule has been leaked. I brought in Zack to dissect. Zack, welcome in. We're going to dive right into it. We got Detroit week 1. Obviously a divisional matchup, so they're just never easy. I do prefer to play the Lions week 1 than the Packers. So going to Detroit's going to kind of suck. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, going to Detroit is always a tough game, especially early on in the season. Usually we play on Thanksgiving, and like a little bit later in the year. Hopefully it's not too bad for us though, week 1.
It's weird because I feel like we always go to Detroit on Thanksgiving, right? It doesn't seem like that. Okay, next up we have the Giants. You know, I like that as a week 2 matchup. Again, the Giants have some good, they always have Saquon, Daniel Jones, and we play them, I think it's the 3rd year in a row. We lost them 2 years ago and then beat them last year. So hopefully we can take care of Detroit, or of New York. New York is going to be our first home game, so that's the home opener right there. Then we have Atlanta. We got Atlanta's, they got Gurley, obviously Julio, Matt Ryan is in Atlanta. Just to notice, again, 3 12 o'clock games off the bat. Then we have Indianapolis, our first AFC matchup.
I don't know.
What do you think about Indianapolis?
Indianapolis is like, they had a decent draft and they had a good offseason, losing Luck.
That's going to be a tough game. I think that's going to be a bit of a tough game. It is at home, though, which is nice.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like a not easy defensive side, but like, I don't know. It's a tough matchup for us, I feel like.
I agree.
So, I don't know. Hopefully we can start 4-0. It's a very possible 4-0 start.
Yeah, we said the same thing last year. I think we were 3-1 though, but I like our first 4 games. Then of course Tampa on Thursday night. Oh God,
short week.
A short week. Fuck me. At least it's at home. That's the only positive here is that we're not playing in Tampa, but that's gonna be tough, man.
I don't
know how to feel.
I like Thursday night games and all that, but I don't like the short weeks like, it's just draining on a lot of players. I always feel like, and it's just, I don't know.
I feel like if we're 4-1 after the first five games, I'll definitely take that. That'd be really nice.
I'll take 3-2.
Really? I hope we can beat.
The only team I'm questionable about is the Colts and then the Buccaneers coming off of like the short week, and then after that I feel like,
dude, if we lose to Detroit week 1, I'm gonna be so mad, Zach.
Yeah,
I'm so mad.
We'll lose if you go.
To Detroit, absolutely not. But anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
Realistically, through 5, if we go 3-2, I'm okay with it. And then up until we play the Saints week 8, if we're 5-2, which is realistic, I'd be very happy with that.
Because we have to go to Carolina, and then we have to go to the Rams, back-to-back road weeks. That Rams game is on Monday Night Football. We always play with the Rams on prime time. The Rams beat us last year, but I think we could beat the Rams, man. I like our chance against the Rams. Again, the Panthers are kind of like revamping in terms of their team. Still have a decent squad with McCaffrey and Bridgewater. But like Zach said, if we could be after Detroit, New York, Atlanta, by week 7, if we're 5-2, I'm over the moon. I'm thrilled with that.
Yeah,
I would be 5-2 heading into New Orleans. Again, I'm gonna right now say the New Orleans game is gonna put it down as a loss because I went to last year's Saints game and just saw us get whooped. Luckily, the Saints are coming to Chicago again. It's right around the same time, Zach, because last year's game was October 20th. But hopefully it's just a tiny bit colder to kind of mess with Breeze and that New Orleans team.
Or maybe Jameis, who knows?
True. That is a very fair point. New Orleans is tough, man. I don't like that we have to play New Orleans and then have to go to Tennessee the next week. That's a tough back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Fuck. So by week 9, then we have. I like where the bye's at. I think week 11's like the perfect spot. What are your thoughts?
I'd like.
Would you want it earlier or later?
If possible, I would have. Oh gosh. It's either week 10 or 11 are usually my choice of a bye. Like, week 10 is preferred, just because it's like basically kind of like the halfway point. Like, because the first couple games are like easy. It should be easy in theory, and rest us up for the push against the Packers for the first time, then the Lions the second. The Texans always are sneaky.
Dude, the second half is brutal, man. God damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hopefully
we just stay healthy.
Stay healthy. We've had Minnesota's number the last few years. I don't like the fact that we have to play Green Bay twice in a span of 5 weeks. And like Zach said, Houston's sneaky. Man, it's the second half of the season is going to make or break if we can get in the playoffs. Again, the beginning of our schedule is amazing. I think it sets us up nicely. It also means that we need to come out hot because we can't stumble out of the gates. If we stumble out of the gates, we're going to get absolutely crushed with the second half of our schedule. What are some of your key matchups? Like, what are some of the games you're looking forward to the most?
I mean, as a Bears fan, growing up as a Bears fan, you always look forward to those Packer games.
Of course, the Packer games stand out right off the bat.
Yeah. The Packer games, looking forward. I mean, just because it's Tampa Bay, see how they are. And then the game that I'm looking out for that a lot of people are probably wondering how or why is the Texans in Week 14. It's in Chicago in December. I can't really think of seeing Deshaun Watson perform good in the cold.
Yeah.
And we both know how Chicago gets in December. And I just want to see what the Texans have after trading away DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I went to that Texans game versus the Chiefs. It's fucking freezing in the AFC before the championship game. But I'm excited. I'm a little sad. No Thanksgiving football for the Bears this year. That's the only thing that makes me a bit sad, but overall, I think it's a favorable schedule. Let us know in the comments, guys. What do you guys think? What are some of the matchups you're looking forward to? What is your overall? Wait, hold up, Zach. What is your record prediction? Let's go through this. Lions, I'm gonna say we win. Giants, I think we win. Falcons, we can win. I think Colts, Buccaneers, I gotta give us a loss in at least one of those. So I'm like 4-1. That'd be nice. Could potentially be 3-2, like Zach said. Now, I don't even know if I can do. I'm gonna be biased. I don't know if I can do this, Zach. I wanna go through, but I'm gonna be so fucking biased.
All right. So I have us at 3-2 through Week 5.
Okay.
I have us going 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4. 9-5, 10-5, and 10-6. I have us going 10-6.
I was gonna go 11-5, but hopefully the Bears surpass both of our expectations and just like dominate. But anyway, guys, let us know in the comments what do you guys have? What are your thoughts on the schedule? Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Peace.